In my last video, I focused on the fish hatchery at Marion Forks, Detroit Dam, electricity, and all that, and camped at the campground that was within walking distance of the hatchery. I picked that campground because there was also some waterfalls nearby that I wanted to see. So there's no big story here, just some nice waterfalls that you may not have known about. So this is the first one, and it's called Gooch Falls. Alright, so this first road is not the best way to get there, but there's a neat wooden bridge that you can drive on, check out the creek, and drive up the road into the trees if you like. I didn't go very far up there because the trees were closing in on the road, and SFG hates it when I scratch up the car. The best way to get to Gooch is to drive a little further up until you get to this gate. So today the gate was locked, but it's only a short walk up here. It's maybe 600 or 700 feet. It's not that far. This is what you're looking for when you get up here, in case the gate's locked. If you continue up that road, it'll be the wrong way. When you actually get up here, follow the sound of that water down the narrow little trail down there, and just head right for it. But don't go beyond that sign. It's just a sheer drop-off down there, and you will die. To get to Marion Falls, you'll have to drive up to the trailhead and be prepared to hike a couple of miles to get up there on foot. This hike up here is just over 2 miles, so it's not very far. And it's pretty mellow elevation gain-wise. I think it's like 700 feet in 2 miles. That's not too hard. You want to take this trail, and then a short distance later, just before the top of the hill, look for these 3 logs with carvings in them. This is the trail, such as it is. Now with all this deadfall, there almost isn't a trail. The Forest Service is making a notable point to really not maintain this trail. I guess there's been a lot of traffic, and things started to deteriorate. Although I did talk to a forest official, and they said that if you ask, they will point it out to you, but they're not exactly advertising. So you'll definitely need to take your time coming out here, follow the sound of the water. So there's supposed to be 2 falls out this way, and I see a frog. I've been seeing a bunch of these frogs out here in the woods. Kind of cool. There is also a fantastic looking lake up here called, you guessed it, Marion Lake. But the day that I was here, there was a lot of smoke that blew in, so I didn't bother with photos or video. But that being said, if you came this far, you might as well check out the lake. There was also a third waterfall that I tried to get to that had no name. So this is road 740, and it's supposed to go out there close to this unnamed fall. You know, you gotta pretty much bushwhack your way through here, and I just don't feel like doing that. I used to do surveying, and I've had enough of this kind of stuff. And this brush is stiff, and I'm going to get all scratched up and for what. So my recommendation is that if you see this falls on the map, this is what you're going to get, is just tromping through the brush to get out here. And who knows what kind of a fall it is. And besides that, it is early September, and the month after September is October. And October is harvest season. So it's getting close to harvest season. There's the possibility that somebody's got to grow out here. So if I don't have real good business being out here in the first place, maybe this isn't the place to be. So I just went back to the car in my shorts and sandals. Maybe one of you might want to find this fall and name it, or not. I hope you found something that was interesting in this video. Let me know in the comments of some place that you would like to see me cover in Oregon or Northern California. Until then, I'll see you next time.